Open trot. Number 1 is NEVELE with John Plutino.
John, very nice, consistent trotter. 8-year-old son of Noble Victory. Always gets you a check. Winner of 84,000 last year. Leaving from the rail. Early morning line favorite will be one to consider here.
The 2-horse is Keystone Sangria and leading driver John Campbell.
Last year, winner of only $25,000 in 20 starts, excuse me. As a 2 and 3, will earn $125,000 racing on the Grand Circuit. One of the horses to beat here, 4-1 on the morning line, leading driver John Campbell.
Number 3 is Vonda Hanover with Pat Crow.
Yeah, Vonda Hanover, 4-year-old mare by a Florida pro who's been off to a great start as an early sire. Owned by the Cam Fella contingent from Ontario. Trainer driver Pat Crow. Made a good race last week, finished 4th, week before 2nd in his company. Will be one to consider.
The 4-horse in your picture now, Feta Sam, the driver Jack Parker Jr.
Feta Sam, Pennsylvania-owned, Jacob Nursky, a pacing-bred horse on the trot. Very rare, but you will see it. 16 starts last year, in the money, 13 out of 16, always right there, very consistent.
The 5 is Sir Ike and Ken Barlow.
Sir Ike, an old favorite here in the Meadowlands, everybody knows him. Front runner, always on the lead, will have the lead for a long way. He will be the one to catch, but there'll be a few catch him at the wire.
The 6 is Wee Hop, the driver Bill O'Donnell.
Wee Hop coming over from New York. Top money earner in the race from last year, winner of over $96,000. Driven by Bill O'Donnell. Had a choice of 2 to drive here. He likes Wee Hop. Outside chance, but maybe a little handier on a half-mile track.
Number 7 in the pink saddle cloth, George Ravona with Ron Turcotte.
The only Jersey-bred horse in the race. Outside chance, not a great chance. 25-1 on the morning line. Winner of 71,000 last year, mostly in sire stakes.
Number 8 is Torrid Crown with Per Henriksen.
Torrid Crown, just a consistent trotter. Looks like he stays on the trot most of the time. Driven by our friend Per Henriksen from Sweden. 8-hole here, a little tough. I don't think he's quite ready for these group of horses.
Armadale Sky is number 9, and the driver is Jim Doherty.
Shipped in from Illinois, been racing in Maywood, very good, and the winner's over. Trainer Harry Von Nodlock shipped in with a few horses from Illinois. Hasn't been winning a lot of races, but they've been getting money. This horse had a qualifier, came back and raced, made a break, has another qualifier, 2 good qualifiers, maybe it's outside chance tonight.
And number 10 is Herringbone with Jim King Jr. in the bike.
Last week from the rail, Herringbone got up at the last stride to get down and win a race. A little cheaper company last week than tonight. 10 holes, going to be real tough from out there. I don't give him much of a chance, but might get up for a check.
Freddie, as we look down the morning line, NEVELE 3-1, Keystone Sangria at 4, a couple of horses at 5, Vonda Hanover at 6. Very competitive. The public had difficulty making a favorite in this race.
I can see why, John. There's 4 or 5 horses here that can win. You got the front runners to the right. Everybody's going to be sitting behind him. Whoever's going to be close to the field, close to the leaders to the right, will be the horse to win.
Time to pin you down. Who do you like?
Keystone Sangria. Last week, out of the 10, he had a tough mile. He starts for near to the half. He had a horse at him every step of the way. Didn't get much of a breather. He's my pick. It's a good race. There's 2 or 3 horses that can win. NEVELE, very consistent, always knocking on the door. Feta Sam, same thing with the winner in this group last week. My choice, Keystone Sangria with John Campbell.
Okay, let's see what happens as we take a look at the final odds for this evening's feature race. Number 1, NEVELE at 2-1. Keystone Sangria. Freddie's choice is at 6-1. Vonda Hanover 5. Feta Sam at 6-1. Number 5, Sir Ike is 7-2. Wee Hop at 5-1. George Ravona 99-1. Number 8, Torrid Crown at 21. 9, Armadale Sky at 19. And Herringbone is 70-1. The 6th race, the feature event of the evening, an open trot with a purse of $20,000. Here's John Bolte with the call.
And they're off. It's NEVELE along the rail. Up on the outside, Sir Ike with Feta Sam. As they move on to their first turn. From the outside, it's Sir Ike now to take over the lead. Feta Sam in second. NEVELE along the rail third. The outside, Wee Hop is fourth. Keystone Sangria 5th, Vonda Hanover the rail 6th. Torrid Crown is 7th, and a length and a half back. George Ravona is 8th. Herringbone on the outside is 9th and trailing 10th. Armadale Sky about a quarter and 29-1. Down the back stretch is Sir Ike with the later length. Feta Sam second the outside. Wee Hop is third. NEVELE along the rail is 4th. Up on the outside. Torrid Crown is 5th by a head with Keystone Sangria 6th. And a length and a half back. Von de Hanover is 7th. Herringbone on the outside 8th. George Ravona is 9th. Armadale Sky 10th. Divide the half and 59-2. On to the far turn, and Sir Ike leads it by a length. Better Sam is second. On the outside, Weehawk parked out 3rd. Neville Noble along the rail 4th. With Torres Crown in 5th. Keystone Sangria 6th. Herringbone on the outside 7th. Von de Hanover is 8th. Up on the outside, Armadale Sky 9th. Trailing 10th, George Ravona. They move by the 3/4 mark. And it's still Sir Ike leading it by a length. Better Sam along the rail in second. 3/4, 1:30-3. As the field turns for home. Sir Ike in front by a length. Better Sam is second. Neville Noble in between horses. Along the rail gaining is Keystone Sangria. Better Sam. Here comes Neville Noble on the outside. Along the rail, Keystone Sangria. Their heads apart.
Freddie, this is as tight a photo as you can get without producing a dead heat.
John, I thought you made me look good here. I picked Keystone Sangria. He slipped through on the rail. Had a real good trip. Johnny played the waiting game, but did not get there. It looked to me like he did. Watch here, you'll see Better Sam move up from behind the front runner, Sir Ike, like we expected. Johnny Plutino right on his back with Neville Noble. But here comes Keystone Sangria on the rail. Looks like he's going to get home. Watch for Neville Noble on the outside. Going to get up on the last side. Sir Ike making a break, giving Johnny a little more room. Keystone Sangria on the rail. Better Sam in between. Here comes Neville Noble on the outside with the last spin. Boy, the outside horse gets it. I really thought that the 2-horse won from where I was. The official photo right there, winning by the slightest of noses. And the number 4, Better Sam, another good race this time in the 2-hole. Only got beat a half a length. Outside horse usually wins those photos.
And it does, in this case, Freddie, the outside horse, number 1, Neville Noble with John Plutino, returns 680, 3